A Friend with Two Faces Part 1, The Meeting When I First Met Tond. It was during our final year at Obafemi Awolowo University in Alife. It was a humid afternoon, and the library was unusually full, everyone scrambling to meet project deadlines. I remember sitting at the far end of the reading room, my laptop nearly dead because there was no light in my hostel the night before. I was frustrated, tired, and hungry, trying to finish my project chapter before the power bank I borrowed ran out. Then a calm voice said, "Guy, you fit charge am for my laptop if you no mind." I looked up. A tall, fair-skinned guy stood there, neat haircut, clean white shirt, confident smile. His name tag read Adelic Tond. I accepted the offer, and that was how it started. We spent the rest of that afternoon together, typing, sharing snacks, and complaining about supervisors who thought they were gods. He had this disarming charm, the kind that made you feel at ease even when he was teasing you. By the time we left the library, we were already calling each other my guy. Within weeks, Tond and I became inseparable. We were both studying business administration, lived in the same off-campus area, and shared the same hustle spirit. When exams came, we burned the midnight candle together, taking turns to keep each other awake. Tond had a magnetic personality. Everyone liked him, the lecturers, the girls, even the security men. He was that kind of person who could talk his way through anything. While I was book smart and serious, Tond was street smart and social. He understood people, and people trusted him easily. After graduation, he said something I'll never forget. "Deo, two things they run this life, face and favor. If you get both, not to use them well." I laughed at the time, thinking it was one of his usual motivational sayings. I didn't know that face would later mean something darker. The Lagos hustle begins after NYSC. Lagos swallowed us whole like a restless beast. The city was a dream and a nightmare mixed together. We rented a small one-room apartment in Ojodu Baga. The room had just enough space for 2 mattresses, a gas cooker, and one old TV that worked when NEPA felt generous. Every morning, we dressed sharply, holding our brown envelopes filled with CVs, chasing job interviews that never called back. Tond, though, never seemed bothered. He was always confident. "Guy, I go blow. No be today I start this hustle." He soon started moving with the big boys in Ikeja, guys who wore designer clothes, drove Benz, and spent like politicians. When I asked how he knew them, he smiled and said, "Networking, my brother. No so doors they open." One day, he came home with a brand new iPhone. "Guy, where you see this?" I asked, half shocked, half amused. He laughed. "Guy, calm down. One of my clients gifted me. I help am sort business deal." That was the first time I heard him use the word client. Within months, Tond's life changed completely. New clothes, new perfume, money everywhere. Meanwhile, I was still managing my 80,000 Nigerian Nairas monthly salary from a small logistics firm. At first, I admired him. But soon, I began to wonder. He was never clear about what he did for a living. When I pressed him, he'd say things like, "Guy, Lagos no reward too much explanation. Just pray make your time reach." But I noticed things. He would talk on the phone at midnight in hushed tones, switching between Yoruba, Pidgin, and a foreign accent. He once came home with a bunch of SIM cards, laughing when I asked about them. And whenever I saw his WhatsApp status, it was filled with foreign flags and screenshots of dollar transactions. Something wasn't right.